I'm going to teach you how do you convert a Python file into a Windows executable application so that you can run that file in any Windows operating system without even having Python installed in that system. So let's get started. Welcome back guys, this is Richard from Productivv Academy, and in this video we are going to see how do you convert a .py Python file into an .exe Windows executable file. Well, if you want to showcase your Python project to your interviewer or to your friends, or if you want to create a software out of your Python project, this method can be helpful. I'm going to take two Python files, the two of them are games, and I'm going to convert them into an .exe files. One of the files have only one Python file and another one of them has one Python file and some picture dependencies for that particular game. So we are going to convert those two games into .exe Windows files. So let's get started. So I will start by going to my command prompt. I'll go to start, type cmd, and my command prompt will be opened. I'll press on it. And here I'm going to say pip install pyinstaller. Pyinstaller is a Python library. If you don't know about Python libraries, I have made a video on that. You can go ahead and watch it. So it's showing me requirement already satisfied because I have already installed pyinstaller. But for you, it will install. It will only take you 2 or 3 MB, I guess. So go ahead and install it. And once you have done installing, close the window. And now I will show you the Python file I'm going to convert. This is the first file I'm going to convert, which is a game. I'll open with the Sublime Text and I'll run it. So this is a ping pong game. I can control the blue paddle with up and down arrow keys and the red paddle with W and S keys. And it has a scoreboard which will be updated. So let's go ahead and convert this game into a Windows executable file. So I'll close this and I'll go to the location where my Python file is located. It is right here. So I will go here and I'll say cmd. I'll open my command prompt here. Done. Now I'm gonna say pyinstaller _1 file. So this one file signifies that the .exe file should be only a single file, not a bunch of files. And then I will say -w and I will say the name of the Python file I want to convert into exe. So here the name is ping_pong. So I will just type it ping_pong .py. .py is the extension of a Python file, so you should put .py. And I will press enter. And we need to wait for a while. It will take you a while, so I skipped the video. And here we are. It's saying us completed successfully. The application has been created successfully. Let's go ahead and see. I'll minimize this or I'll close it. Now you can see there are 4 extra things, 3 folders and a file. We don't need this file. I'll just zoom it a little bit. I'll say view large icons. So I don't need this file and these 2 folders. I'll just delete them. My exe file will be inside this folder. This is my exe file, and when I double click it now, it is showing me a warning. My antivirus is showing me a warning that this is not an authorized application, but you should say keep run and turn off protection. Or if you have a Windows antivirus, just turn off your antivirus before you are running this program, because this is basically the program we created. Windows will think this as a malware, so you need to disable your antivirus. So cool, our game is now running. You can run this game in any computer now. If I give this file to you, you can run this game in your computer too. So I will make sure to attach this file in the description so that you can run this exact game in your computer too. So that's it. We have successfully created an .exe application out of a Python application. Let me go to the properties and show you. Properties. And I'll zoom my window. It's showing me the extension as .exe. So we have successfully created an .exe application out of a Python application. But this was a single file. What if you had multiple files or dependencies for that particular Python file? Let me show you the steps. I will close this and I'll go back. And here I'm having another Python program, which is a Corona game. I'll open it. Open with Sublime Text. And here I have my game. I will run it and show it to you. So it's asking me press enter to start. I will press enter. And here I have my game. I will control my sanitizer bottle using WSAD, and those are corona germs. And when I press spacebar, a bullet will be fired so that the germs will be killed. And I have lives, score, levels, etc. Many features in this game. Something different from that game and this game is, this game has pictures embedded with this. We are having a background picture, the pictures of the germs, my sanitizer bottle, and my bullet. So we need these dependencies to run our game, to create a exe application. So let's see how do we do that. I'll close this game. And I'll go back to the path, and here is the path. This is my background picture. It's loading. So this is my background picture and my sanitizer bottle, my corona germs, and my bullet. So I need all these dependencies for my application. So how will I get this? So I will type cmd at my path, just like I did in the previous one. And now I'll say pyinstaller, the same things, pyinstaller, one file, w, and the name of my Python file. What is the name of my Python file? It is corona.py, corona.py. I again skipped the compiling part, and now the installer has been successfully created. So I will go ahead and close this. Likewise, I'm having 4 new things here. This one and 3 new folders. I will delete these two folders and this file. I'll delete them. And now I will go to my dist folder. I'll go to that folder and click and open my game. But it will show me an error because I don't have the dependencies in the same folder. For my game to run, I need to have both the dependencies and the exe file in the same folder, but I'm not having it. So it's showing me an error. You can see it. Failed to execute script corona because I don't have the dependencies for that particular script. So how do I get those dependencies? Well, one way is I can copy this file and paste it in the folder where all the dependencies are being present. So these pictures have been present in this folder. The background picture has been present in this folder. So I can place this file here. And now when I run this, it will run perfectly now. As you can see, it's running perfectly now. You can run this in any Windows operating system. But how do you make an installer out of this? You can't just copy all the folder and give it to them. You need a single file. We need a single file for this. How do we make a single file out of this? Let's see. I'll close this game. I will delete this Python file and this folder. I don't need them anymore. I'll delete them, and this is my folder which contains the corona program in. This is my particular folder. The folder name is corona. What I'll do is I'll right click and select add to archive. So I'll just zoom my window so that you can see that. Right click and select add to archive, and here I'll say .zip. I'll move it a little bit .zip, and I'll say OK. So it will create a new archive out of that particular folder in the extension .zip. So I'll press OK, and the archive has been successfully created. You can see we have an archive created now, corona.zip. I can go to the properties and it's showing me corona.zip. So now we need to create an executable installer out of this zip file. How do you do it? You can go to Google or any other browser and type in NSIS. NSIS. This is an software to create executable installers. Click on download NSIS. It will take you 4 or 5 MB. You can press on this and it will be downloaded. For me, I have already downloaded. You can download it and install it. Once you have been installed it, it will be right here. This is the NSIS software. I'll double click on it and I'll open it. I'll zoom in my window a little bit more. Here it's asking me installer based on .zip file. Click on that, installer based on .zip file, and select the corona.zip we just created. So it's right here. Click open. Now press generate. It will generate an installer. Now I'll minimize my window. So it started to generate an installer for us, .exe installer for us. Let's wait. Done. It successfully generated an installer. Now what you need to do is press on close and go to the particular path where we selected that installer. Here we are having corona as a new installer. When you click on properties, you can see the application extension is .exe. We are having an installer. So how do you install this? You can double click on it and it will open as a Windows installer. You can see it is opening as a Windows installer. Now you can press yes and select the place where it needs to be placed. It's asking me to turn off protection. So I'll just say turn off protection. I will select a place. I will select desktop and press OK. And I'll say install. Completed. Close. So let me go ahead and open that installed file. So this is the file that just been installed. I selected the place as desktop. So this is the file that just been installed. Double click it and open the .exe file. Now it will run successfully without any hindrance. So that's it. We created a successful installer out of Python files. You can go ahead and download these two Python installers in my description. I have placed links in my description for download these two Python games. So you can download them and run it in your computer and tell me in the comment section if you like the game or if you want any improvements in the game or if you want me to explain any one of these games. If you want the explanation of ping pong game, there is a video I made on explaining that particular ping pong game, both in Tamil and English. You can watch the video here. If you want me to explain how I build this Corona game, leave them in the comment section and I will make a new video on explaining how to build a Corona game like this yourself. And if you like the video, leave me a like, and if you are having any suggestions for upcoming videos, leave them in the comment section and tell me in the comment section whether you want my ugly face here or not. If you don't want it, I will go ahead and remove this. And follow us on Instagram at Productivv Academy. For any questions, mail us at productivvacademy@gmail.com, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.